Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be going over the LOGIX Hosted PBX Call Recording Portal. So this is going to be the portal that you'll log into that you can actually go ahead and access all your call recordings. So we're going to go ahead and start off, and we open up a web browser and go to mycallrecordings.mylogix.com. So when you go ahead and have this, you have the login for this. You'll get your user credentials. They'll be sent to you by email. So you'll get them by an email that's sent from LOGIX. If you don't have it, go ahead and call into customer care, and then go ahead and get your credentials over to you. So go ahead and put your credentials in and click Login. Once you click Login, you'll be taken to the dashboard. So this is where you can go ahead and see how many calls are in progress, the number of calls, storage. We do 90 days. So the 91st day, you'll see the first day's drop off. 92nd, you'll see the second. So this percentage will go down, but it should always stay above. So they'll add additional percentages. There's also some widgets here. So call handling summaries, locations, frequent callers. There's a heat map showing you how many calls were taken by the different phone numbers. All these different widgets give you some information about it. Now, some of these features you guys will have, some you won't, depends on the level of recording that you have, but pretty much this will show all of the features here that I'm going to be going over today. So after going to the home screen, our next is going to be the recording tab. So the recording tab, this is where you can click on recording. It will take you over to the recordings where you can actually go ahead and search for your recordings. You can go ahead and open up the filter, and you can go ahead and type in a phone number if you want to go ahead and search for particular recordings. Apply, and after you apply that, it's going to go ahead and load up all of the ones that you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and load these up real quick. Also, while that's loading, I'll go ahead and go over the remaining tabs. Actually, it's loaded. So here you can go ahead and see, the number, the date, the time, where they're called from, how long it was. You can go ahead and click on play recording. That will open up the recording. It will actually allow you to listen to it, load it. You can jump forward 15 seconds, go back 15 seconds. Annotate. This is a nice feature where, let's say you have a long call, like an hour-long call. You can open up Annotate, and then this allows you to listen to the call, and then so far into the call, you can pause it. You can go and add, let's say, said this, and said yes to contract, and add a marker. So that when someone else comes along, they can read your notes, they can click play, and it will take them to that point, allow them to listen to the call from that point. You can also attach documentation, so you can attach a PDF, a Word document, anything that's in there. Okay, so after the recording and annotation, the next one we're going to go over is going to be the CRM. The CRM is where it allows you to send the actual file to the actual CRM program, like Salesforce. Emails. So this allows you to email the actual file out. Comments, you can add a comment for the file. Category, you can give categories to a call if you want to. So mark it as sales, mark it as service. MD5 hashing, so this provides a hash for the file. So if you need to go ahead and use it for legal reasons or prove that it wasn't tampered with, this is the hash we took of it. If you've archived the file, the archive will be checked here. So there is an archive tool you can download up here on the top. This allows you to batch download multiple files and archive them so that you can have them for future reference. So you can get them out of the system before the 90 days expires. Evaluate. This is the evaluations tab. We'll go over that here in a little bit. And auto mining, that's this last tab here. This allows you to set up where you can actually auto mine against phrases or different things that are said and figure out whether or not, without having to listen to all your files, you can type in phrases. So that's recorded calls. Recycling bin is all the calls you've deleted. Calls in progress, these will be calls that you actually are in progress you can listen into. Screen recording, so if you're recording the screen of your end users, the screen recordings will all be listed here. Auto mining, this is where you'll actually have any of the auto mining. So if we go in there, you can see this is where you can go in. You can actually go ahead and create new auto mining packs. You can have up to 25 phrases if you want to. So you can go ahead and create a new pack, and then after you create a new pack, you can go in and you can add different things, different conditions and operators, and then add your phrases. So you can put phrases in here, and you can test the strength of the phrases. So this allows you to search for phrases. Reports is going to be the next tab. Reports, this allows us to go in and look at some basic reports on the actual call activity. So you can see each of your individuals, how many calls they've made, the average, minimum, maximum durations, and there's different reports in here. You can also get hourly usage. So maybe you want to see how many calls are coming in per hour for the users, so you can see on hour usage. Alerts. Alerts allows us to set up email or web alerts. There is an actual desktop notifier you can download that will go down into your icon tray, and you can set up alerts for when calls come in, come out. This allows you to actually go ahead and create new alerts. So maybe when someone calls from a number to a number, or start or end times or any of that, you can actually set up either web alerts or email alerts. Evaluations. This is an add-on feature that allows you to basically set up like a call center evaluator. So you first design a form. You go into your designer form, and you can set up your form. In this case, I'm going to look at the customer support, and you can set up like different questions like, was the appropriate greeting gave? Did the call handler set the call expectations? So in this, you can actually have different scores and different percentage of weights on the total score. And once you set that up, then the user can go into the dashboard, and you can, once they actually evaluate that call, you can then see and get a report of how the evaluation went on the calls. Organizations tab, this is our last tab. This is where you can go in and you'll see all your subscribers. So you'll see all the numbers that are set up. This allows you to go into each of the subscribers, and you can actually go in and set up what is recorded, what is not recorded on the users. Users, this is where you can actually go in and set up the actual physical users. So these will be people that can log into the system to listen to recordings. So here you can set up the different individuals that you want to have access to the system. Recording policies. This allows you to go in and set up the different types of recording policies. Pause triggers. Maybe you need to be CTI compliant and pause the recording. So this allows you to go in and add pause triggers and then auto resume the triggers. There is a help file. So there is a little blue icon on the top right here. You can click on the help file. That will open up the help database. That pretty much answers any of the questions of the different tabs or the different items, and kind of let you know what's actually in there. You can set up the different items. And that about concludes it. There is a quick start guide here. You can change your password in the top, and you can also search across the whole site for something. But this concludes our hosted PBX call recording.